Hey everyone, and welcome to the Tesla Fire Challenge YouTube channel. This is day 53 of 1000. Hey, and welcome to the Tesla Fire Challenge YouTube channel. If you're new, welcome. I hope you stick around. If you've been here before, welcome back. It's really good to have you. For all my new viewers, this channel is all about investing money and being all in on Tesla no matter what. So join me on my journey to make $1 million in 1000 days. That's right, join me on my journey to make $1 million in 1000 days. So in today's video, I'm going to be going through the following. I'm going to share my day 53 portfolio with you. I'm also going to have a quick look at the NASDAQ and the Tesla charts to see where the price may be moving to tomorrow. And finally, I'm going to share how I mentally prepare myself for portfolio fluctuation. So it's really important to be mentally strong if you're a long-term investor. And I'm going to share how I mentally prepare myself for portfolio fluctuation. So let's get into it. So it's day 53, 13th of February 2022. I've got two portfolios, A and B. In portfolio A, just over 120 shares. In portfolio B, just under 91 shares. So that's day 53, 13th of February 2022. So in total, I have just over 211 shares in Tesla. So my ultimate target is to build my position to 300 shares. I'm 70% of the way there. I've got another 30% to go. So hopefully I'm going to get there sooner than later now that Tesla is at back to bargain prices again. So that's the total shares that I hold in Tesla. So what's been happening? So the last portfolio update, there's been no change. So the daily movement is still the same. So the portfolio at the moment is valued at $181,506.09. So at its peak, my portfolio was around $250,000. So it's gone down quite a lot, but I'm mentally prepared for this. I know that this could happen. I know that my portfolio could potentially go down to about 120,000, 130,000. So it's really important to prepare yourself mentally and know that, if it goes down, what are you going to do? Are you going to panic and sell, or are you going to keep this company? So that's day 53 of 1000. So let's quickly get into the technical analysis to see where price may be headed to. So here is the NASDAQ 1-year chart. So I'm going to quickly zoom into it to see where we are in the market. So we're currently near the support of 13,700. So if it breaks that support, it's going to quickly go down to about 13,000. And if it goes to 13,000, it's going to be more than 20% down from the all-time high. So technically we're going to be in a bear market. So if it goes down to about 1300, it could go down further to about 12,500 and maybe even 1200. But remember, it will bounce back. The stock market always bounces back, and it bounces back stronger. It never went down and it hasn't recovered. Nothing like that. It's always going to recover because there's always going to be productivity in the world, productivity in the market. People are always going to need goods and services, and the population is rising. There's more demand than ever before. It's going to continue in the future. So, the stock market will continue to rise even if there's a short-term fluctuation now. So that's the NASDAQ 1-year chart. So let's have a look at the Tesla 1-year chart now. So we're going to quickly look at where price may be headed to tomorrow. So again, Tesla hit the support at the $850 level. So if it breaks that, if there's continued weakness in the market, if there's continued weakness with Tesla stock, it could go down to $824. And then if it breaks that level up as well, it could go down to $775. And again, if it breaks that down, the next level is about $750, and then after that is $700. So I've got myself mentally prepared for Tesla to go down to 700. And if it goes down to 700, my portfolio is going to be it's going to be showing a lot of red. It's going to be showing a lot of losses, but I'm not going to be concerned because I know that this is a fantastic company. I know that this is a solid business. I know that this company has lots of growth ahead of it, and I know if it goes down to 700 or even lower, it's going to be a great opportunity for me as a long-term investor to lower my cost basis, because at the moment my cost basis is around $814. So if I can buy Tesla at $700 or even lower at $625 or $550 or something like that, I'm going to be buying as much as I can, because remember, I want to hit my target of 300 shares. I'm going to hold my position for at least 1000 days, and if my calculations are correct, I should be able to make $1 million in 1000 days. So if I can buy the remaining shares at a cheaper price, that's going to be excellent for me. So I'm not too concerned at all. So that's the Tesla 1-year chart. This is the Tesla 6 months chart. So the same thing, if we zoom in, we can see that the next level that the price may go to is 824. Then after that, 775. And then after that, 750. And then after that, 700. So mentally prepare yourself to reach these levels and just put yourself in the position and know what you're going to do if price reaches that position. So if it goes down all the way to 700, are you going to sell the position? Are you going to buy more? Are you going to be disappointed? Just process these emotions in advance. So when it does reach these levels, you're not going to be panicking. You're not going to be panic selling and thinking, I'm gonna, make a lot of losses. It's gonna go down. It's gonna get bankrupt. Tesla is not gonna go bankrupt. Tesla has not fundamentally changed. The business is sound. The business is secure. There's lots of growth in front of it. The only reason price is going down is because the stock market is overreacting. Investors are overreacting. So this is the time where you remain rational. This is the time where you just go in and try and buy quality companies for very cheap prices. So that's the Tesla 6 month chart. So I'm going to quickly have a look at RSI. So RSI is at 38.94. So it potentially could go down to 30 again if there's continued weakness in the market. Like I kept on saying, if the RSI goes to 30, this is a potentially great point to buy. If it goes under 30, it's even better. I think the lowest it's been is about 22. So if it goes to 22, this is a great opportunity, a buying opportunity, because it always bounces back from there. So that's the RSI analysis on Tesla. So let's have a look at the MACD analysis. So as you can see, the red line and the black line, which I've got circled in green, are whipsawing at the moment. So it's going, neither the bulls nor the bears are in control at the moment. The histogram, it has gone down to negative territory again. So again, there's a lot of consolidation in the market. There's a lot of weakness in the market. So there's no way to tell that if prices are going to go up immediately or in the near future. So at the moment, prices are going down. The momentum is downwards. So, just mentally prepare yourself for your portfolio to be in a loss and, know what you're going to do. So that's the MACD analysis. So let's have a look at the candlestick analysis. So as you can see, the last candlestick was a lot of selling. It was a solid red candlestick. What I think will happen on Monday is, it could recover a little bit, or it could eventually go down to 824 if there is continued weakness in the market. If the market opens tomorrow and there's some fantastic news that comes out for Tesla, or there's really good news in the market, it could go back up again. So, you just have to be aware of these positions. So, have a plan in mind, be very mechanical. If it goes down to 824, what are you going to do? If it goes down to 7, so keep on asking yourself these questions. If it goes up to 900, if it goes up to 950, what are you going to do? So be a step ahead of the market, and then, plan how you're going to deal with every movement. So that's how I've been doing it. That's how I've been building my position over the last 19 months. I've been dollar cost averaging in, and also whenever there's a dip, I try to buy if I have any money. If I had money now, I would be buying at this level. If it goes down to 824 and I had money, I would buy at that level too. So I would continue to buy at these key support levels. So that's the Tesla candlestick analysis. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to share with you how I prepare myself mentally for losses on my portfolio. So it's not a nice feeling. It's not a nice sight to see your portfolio when you open it up and it's all losses. And in the past, you've seen lots of gains, lots of percentage rises. And how do you actually deal with this? It's like an emotional roller coaster. 1 minute you're planning to retire, the next minute you don't know, if you want to sell this position at a loss. So you have to be mentally tough. You have to be mentally prepared. And what I have is a mental preparedness formula. So what I do is I've got a 5-step formula. So the first thing that I do is I don't focus on the loss. So whenever I open my portfolio up, I don't focus on the loss. What I do is I focus on Tesla as a business, and I revisit my thesis. I just say to myself, has the company changed fundamentally, or is this just an overreaction in the market? Most of the time it's an overreaction in the market. Most of the time it's an overreaction to some sort of news and the investors are selling, but the business has not changed fundamentally. So there's no point for me to sell this business at a loss. In fact, if I believe in this business, I should be buying more. So that's the first thing. The second thing that I do is I revisit my price targets over the long run to see where I think price is headed to. So when I see that again, I kind of like, it gives me confidence that, you know, even though it's going down over the long term, I know that, you know, these levels will be reached. If Tesla continues to grow at least 50% over the next 10 years, it should reach that position. So if the market is overreacting and the price has gone down, that's even better for me, because I can buy this fantastic company for less money, and I know that the price will go, you know, to 3,400 in 1,000 days, and I'll be able to accumulate my shares for less. So the next thing that I do is I revisit my long-term charts, and then I remind myself that it's not a straight upward line. The price didn't, you know, go up in a straight line. It went up, it went down. So if I look at the last 11 years on the long-term charts, I would see that Tesla has gone down. I think it was about 15 times. It's gone down more than 20%, 15 times over the last 11 years. And you know, you have to mentally prepare yourself for this. So there's going to be lots of ups, lots of downs. So the best thing to do is, you know, not panic, you know, revisit this chart and think to yourself, you know, this has happened before, it will happen again, but I just have to brace myself and get through it. So the next thing is, do not sell the stock if you believe in Tesla's future, because what you see in your portfolio is just a paper loss. So don't make a paper loss an actual loss. If you believe in your thesis, if you believe in Tesla's future, keep the stock, you know, keep it over the long run. If you're having trouble looking at your portfolio, just don't look at it. Just buy when you need to, and then just close the portfolio, and know that, you know, over the next 1,000 days, you don't have to do anything. So that's how I think about it. Even if it goes down to about 500, I'm going to continue to buy more, because I know that my investment horizon is in 1,000 days. So there's no point in me being concerned about these losses at the moment, because it's just a paper loss. So the next thing is, try to understand that the stock market overreacts to everything. So it overreacts to good news, and the price will shoot up, will get excited, and you know, it's going to go to the moon. And the next thing you know is there's some sort of bad news, and then the stock market is going to overreact and it's going to fall back again. So you have to be prepared for this, and you have to understand that the stock market always overreacts to everything. So if the actual, you know, downturn should have been 2%, it's going to go down by about 15%. If it's a stock like Tesla, it's going to go down 20-25%. So know that, you know, the stock market overreacts, and this is a great opportunity for you, because you are buying the underlying business for less. So that's my mental preparedness formula. So that's how I keep my sanity in the stock market. This is how I stop myself from selling my position, and this is how I focus myself on my long-term goals. So have your own mental preparedness formula, and it will really help you get through these times. So next, what I wanted to do is I wanted to share 10 long-term reasons to buy Tesla. So these are 10 of my reasons why I buy Tesla. So the first one is, number one, Tesla are the leaders in electric vehicles, and you know, they're always going to be the leaders there because they've got a head start. So you want to buy the number one company in every sector. So Tesla is going to be the leader in that sector. The second one is, Tesla are very close to achieving level 4 in autonomy, which is full self-driving. Once that happens, it will unlock so much value that the share price will continue to rise if the stock market understands what's going on. So they are very close to this. Elon Musk said they're very close to this. The engineering team are very close to this. So once this plays out, the stock is going to keep on moving up and up. Number 3, Tesla have an energy division which they are yet to scale. So the energy division is they still have it, but they haven't scaled it yet. Eventually they will scale it higher and higher, and you know, it will be as big as the EV market. So that is something that they are yet to do, and eventually, you know, they're going to get there. The next thing is, number 4, Tesla have an insurance division which will explode in the future. So Tesla insurance is going to be so competitive because they're taking data from each individual driver to give them their premium. So they have got they will have such a big fleet in the future. They'll probably be providing insurance for every one of their car. And can you imagine how much premium they'll be receiving? It's sort of going to be like a cash cow. And with the amount of safety that Tesla put in their cars, it's rarely going to be in an accident. So this is going to be premiums that they're collecting, and it's going to be an enormous amount of their cash. So this is another great reason for buying Tesla. So number 5, Tesla have 18 billion in cash, and they will keep building this in the future. So they have 18 billion in cash. They're going to keep building. The more vehicles they sell, the more energy they sell, the more insurance. They're just going to keep on building this cash. I wouldn't be surprised in about 5 or 6 years if this cash goes to about 100 billion or maybe even more. So there's so much potential for Tesla to build their cash. So they're going to be in such a strong position. So that's number 5. Number 6, Tesla are about to experience exponential growth on the EV S-curve projection. So for Tesla EV vehicles production, they have a S-curve scale, and they are at near the bottom of the S-curve. So that means that the productions have been rising, but this is the time when the production will rise exponentially. This is the time when demand is rising exponentially. So this is when they can make the most profit. You will see some amazing numbers in the future. It's going to just blow your mind away, and this is a great reason to buy, because I don't think the stock market has fully grasped this yet. So the next one, number 7, Tesla are about to ramp the 4680 batteries. These are incredibly efficient. They're going to be able to, achieve the same range with less weight, less money. Battery prices are going to go down. Tesla could lower the price of their vehicles even more if they want to. They don't have to, because they've got so much demand. But if they wanted to become more competitive, they have got that. So they can do that if they want to. So, this is a great competitive advantage that they have, and they have some of the best battery technology around. So that's number 7. Number 8, Tesla are investing in the future with general artificial intelligence and the Optimus bot. So eventually this is another S-curve that Tesla will rise. Once general artificial intelligence is available, once there's a robot that can do quite a lot of tasks, this is going to be an incredible amount of value. This is going to unlock so much value in terms of world production. So Tesla is going to be at the forefront of that. This is not going to play out immediately, but in about another 5 to 10 years, we are going to see significant moves in general artificial intelligence and the Optimus bot. And I'm so excited to see that. So number 9, Tesla will eventually ramp production in Texas and Berlin. So, they've got so much capacity, they've got so much demand, and they're hoping to meet that demand with the excess capacity that they have. So it's going to be a great time to experience that S-curve exponential growth. So hopefully they can produce every car that every person wants, and, they're going to make so much money. So number 10, and I really believe in this, Tesla may become one of the biggest companies in the world. So this could be one of the greatest growth stories around. I mean, Amazon has been amazing, Apple has been amazing, Facebook, Google, these are fantastic companies. These are some of the best companies in the world. But I really believe the way Tesla is going, the things that they are pursuing, they could potentially dwarf these companies and become one of the greatest companies around. So these are 10 reasons. These are the 10 reasons I keep on reminding myself when my portfolio is looking really bad. These are the 10 reasons, long-term reasons that I look at, and then I feel better again, and then I'm confident again to buy more shares. So those are the 10 long-term reasons to buy Tesla. So what is my plan now? So my plan is, as usual, I'm going to continue to dollar cost average into Tesla shares and buy at regular intervals no matter what. I'm going to keep buying at the support levels, and I'm going to try and buy as much as possible under $1,000, and anything near the MA200 is a bonus. And finally, I'm not going to sell my position. This is a forever stock for me, and over the long term there is so much upside that I'm going to just sell when I need to, so that's my plan for now. So for anyone interested, I invest my money in a tax efficient way. I'm in the UK and I use a tax ISA account. The app that I use is called Free Trade. It's a very simple interface, and it has a cheap monthly cost of £3 per month. You can buy and sell shares commission free, and there's immediate deposits from your bank account, and there's a huge variety of stocks and shares that you can choose from. What I've done is I've left my referral link below, so if you sign up using my referral link, you can get a free stock worth up to £200. I will get a free stock too, so it's a win-win situation. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and join me on my journey to see if I can build my position to 300 shares in Tesla. Join me to see if I can put my money where my mouth is and keep this position open for at least 1,000 days. And join me to see if I can make $1 million in 1,000 days. So finally, I appreciate any likes, and I'll read all your comments. I appreciate your subscription. I hope to bring you value, and I wish you all the best on your investment journey. And until the next update, have a great day, and I wish you all the best.